Alright, welcome back, stream. Nope. Yeah. Hello everyone. Welcome to my stream. Unfortunately, you guys missed a lot of the really entertaining stuff that was going on even 30 minutes ago. Johnny has successfully made a deal with the Von Deere to trade vehicles that he was towing for the vehicle that Von Deere was towing. The reason why this becomes entertaining is the vehicle that Von Deere was driving. He was driving. The vehicle that Von Deere was driving was a just plain pink car, and like Pepto-Bismol, right? Pepto-Bismol thing. Think like Mary Kay colors. But the vehicle that Johnny was towing was one of the TV boys vehicles, and he had received a call from we will just say someone associated with the arcade saying that he needed the oh wow so that's I just installed a upgraded graphics pack. So that was the first time I saw the lights kind of reflecting like that. That was really interesting. But yeah, so someone associated with the arcade ratted on Crazy Tony, saying that he was parked illegally and his vehicle needed to be towed. So Johnny towed it and posted a picture of it, saying I'm back on the road because he had towed it last night because Tony had smashed into his truck, and that was really entertaining. Tony got pissed. And he's all over Twitter, yelling at Johnny. Johnny was just taking it all in stride and was like, I don't know what you're talking about, man. Maybe hey, I got a call. This car was illegally parked, so I came and picked it up. I don't know what you're talking about. And then after he traded off with Bondier, he made the comment. I don't even know if this is your car, because they were both the same shade of pink. And so he brought it back to the arcade as the Von Deer is showing up and just driving like a maniac up and down the road. So he showed the vehicle to Crazy Tony and done an apology to Crazy Tony because he quote unquote saw him and was not he was sure that I was harassing him, and he was upset, shall we say? Okay. So my head popped. This car is now levered to my vehicle. But since he was so upset, he thought I had stolen it and I was harassing him. And to be honest, I'm gonna talk to Matt. If I can find that lock, I'm gonna talk to him about the harassment and the threats that were made for legal action. And him impugning my good name. And we'll see what happens. Like, I know Matlock is not happy with the PC Boys. But I know that personally. Johnny doesn't. Johnny's just taking shit. Like he's had a few times, and especially after going to prison, like he's not sure how he's supposed to deal with things. He wants to help the city, but he also doesn't want to be abused. He went through some stuff in prison he's not willing to talk about, and so he's gonna be a little bit more feisty. He's gonna fight back more by still trying to do good for the city. So this is where we're sitting at right now. And to be honest, I think this is gonna be an insane arc for him. Like shit's gonna get a lot more serious. Okay. Is that car broken down or not? I think that's the same one. So I'm gonna pull up and I'm gonna see. Yep, there's no one in there. So we're just gonna pull it. And from the sounds of it, in stuff that you guys aren't gonna be able to see. Oh wow. So there was no one driving that. Okay. So in stuff that you aren't be able to see, the mechanics are backing like hard for. So I don't know exactly what that would mean, but I know they're willing to go back for Johnny because he's always done right by the mechanics. Like he handles the tow job so that the mechanics stay in the shops, which totally works. He loves doing tows. and it's definitely nowhere near as lucrative as some of the in-shop repair work and in-shop upgrades. But he's willing to take that. He's willing to deal with not maybe as much money as everyone else because he loves what he's doing and he's helping
the mechanics.
So the mechanic may take this in a couple of different ways. Like if I know like this is all out of character
Like
stuff.
Johnny
Doesn't know the mechanics are on his side. He honestly feels kind of alone right
with the
now, with the
exception
exception of Cupcake and Louie, because they're helping him with the whole ghost car situation. But he really doesn't feel like there's anyone out there that likes him anymore because he screwed up so bad. Like he doesn't see any reason why anyone would like him now. So he doesn't get the mechanics. Like even if they know, they probably care. They're probably just like no, like he is a good person. He made mistakes. This is our Johnny. Uh, uh, where I was going with that, there's a couple of different ways that them backing him could come on. One being it could be them backing him if there's a legal battle, like them helping him get a lawyer, them helping him like acting as character witnesses. No, Johnny. If he says he got a phone call, he got a phone call. And then possibly just saying no, Tony, or hell, even no PC boys. We're not repairing your vehicles. We're not doing upgrades for you because you're messing with the guy that's helping us. Which I honestly I don't think that would actually make Johnny feel guilty because he doesn't want to take away from the revenue, and he knows that especially like Hank and Tony, they wreck their cars so much. They like they're those characters are notoriously bad at driving. Like Norm drives really well. He does all he can to obey the laws and everything, which is great. Like I love the Norm character. Even though I have Johnny has interacted with them. He's always been on the side and just seen stuff going on around. But normal seems like he's a good guy. And Chad always seems the same. Like he seems like he's a good guy too. He also drives really recklessly. But I don't know how many times he's had to go in for repair. I think the closest Johnny ever got to towing Chad's vehicle was when BP's head popped, and like Chad's van was just abandoned. It was kind of obvious that it was a head pop. So. That was the closest. Unfortunately, he didn't. He was in progress of bringing a car back from somewhere when he saw Chad's van, and he didn't know it was Chad's van at the time. So jeez. Did you guys see that? That car was flying through the awning. All right. Don't see that happening. Okay. But yeah, so he almost towed Chad's van, but by the time he got back, either the van had popped or Chad had gotten back in the city. I can't remember which happened. But yeah, that was interesting. So he doesn't have any real animosity towards the PP boys individually, except maybe Hank, but there's like he's confused right now about because during the whole alien thing, Hank had posted something online on the Twitter about if you are looking for information, come to the arcade address. And so he did, but he didn't know what was going on because he had been vomited on by an alien. His body was turning into an alien. My head popped, or his head popped when he came back in naked 300 feet away from his truck. So he's freaking out. And so he gets to PP Boys Arcade, and he just gets yelled at. Tetris. Like he's trying to ask anyone any questions. Do you know what's going on? Tetris. Do you know where Hank soft hands is? Tetris. He doesn't get that they're trying to okay. He's over there at the Tetris because no one's saying that. They're just yelling at him Tetris. Which for anyone who is close to that may make sense, but Johnny doesn't know that. Johnny's got no clue who these people are. He doesn't know what they're trying to tell him. He just knows they're yelling at him. So he goes over to the machine that has that guy sitting. He assumes it's Hank because everyone was yelling at him. So he's assuming this person there is Hank. And to be honest, I don't know if that was. I would need to go rewatch the VOD, but it makes it much more entertaining if you believe that this was Hank until shit gets resolved, which could very well get resolved here soon because Hank hired him to steal Tony's car. But we don't know yet. We're not there. So because of that, he has a and when he was talking with Hank, Hank started yelling about this camera. And I'm like, I don't care about a camera. Or Johnny's like, I don't care about a camera. Doesn't mean anything. What do you know about becoming an alien? Because Matlock said as soon as I said Matlock's name, Hank jumped on Johnny. It was like Matlock needs to learn some information. And it's like, look, dude, you're not going to tell me anything. I'm not coming in here to get screamed at. That's not the deal. You posted. I'm trying to find out. And it got into a yelling match, and very much like a bad set of parents screaming over their kids. There were people watching. There were a bunch in the arcade at that time. And they were making commentary about it. Hey there.
Be able to help me with my scooter over there.
Oh wait, did you get your scooter back?
Yeah, thankfully. But I mean, it's pretty total now coming back outside.
Yeah, if you take me over to it, I can see about giving you a repair.
Yeah, it's just over.
Oh, you did a number on this guy.
Yeah, no idea what happened. Just left it by the wall over there.
Has Von Deer been by recently?
Von Deer or one of the deer have been up and down here a lot. Most folks have been inside tequilas, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's possible that him or if he hit a local and knocked it into it, that could be what's going on. Let's get you back up and running.
How many repairs do you have on you?
I got about 20 body and 25 full repairs.
What did you charge your government truck over there?
Which one's your truck? Point to it.
The black and red one. Go that way.
I need to take a look at it. I'm doing this one pro bono because this guy he was having so much trouble yesterday, and we were trying to figure out what happened to his scooter.
Oh,
Yeah, I heard it was
thank you. I owe you a drink at the very least at some point. I'll keep it in
I will
mind.
gladly take that drink from you. All right, can you try picking it up? By any chance, did you flex your L muscle?
It might be unlocked now.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it as unlocked.
I can try the things that showed me unlock it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll work as like,
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna try and unlock the door on it.
Alright.
Oh nope, it's not liking that.
Oh.
Oh, I am
so
sorry.
It's totally fine. It's fine.
Give me one second. Let me try this again. Let me move out. There we go. Yeah, it's not registering it. So what I can do is I can try to impound it. That way, the city starts recognizing it again.
I'll figure it out.
Nope. The city is having some serious problems with this thing. Yep. It cannot recognize it. It says that your license isn't in the impound right now.
Try checking your garage.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah. Let's take a look at your car real quick, or your truck.
It shouldn't be too broken up, but I just want to have it full power for later.
Oh. Yeah, you got some scuffs, but it doesn't look like you got anything too bad. How about 250 and I'll get it back in tip-top shape.
Sounds good.
Okay, let's
I
get
can done the rest for you.
Oh, thank you very much.
No problem.
Alright, we got your body fixed, and let's just do a little tune up real quick. Was it in your garage?
No, tried to refresh and see if that was it. I know, well, most folks have been having trouble when they've been getting the vehicles back. You know, keys being weird, but I thought the last tsunami fixed that.
Yeah.
I'll help you push it over there, and we'll see if we can get it to go into the garage, and then if you can pull it back out, that might work.
Yeah.
If anything, Zeb works for Mr. Vix. I can try to roll in.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be good too.
I mean, thankfully, it's not like an expensive vehicle or anything. It's just
Yeah, still.
annoying. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Period.
It's not even working with the push muscles.
Christ. It's an awkward goddamn shape to try and push in the first place.
Yep.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, this is gonna require a stronger tow than what I've got access to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just must have.
Right.
I'm sorry I couldn't help with your scooter, man.
No, it's good. If I have to buy another one at the end of the day, I got the change, but it's kind of just annoying. That's money down the drain on this one.
Yep. You could have done something else with that money if this one hadn't been acting up. Anyone know if Von Deer still got Tony's car?
I don't know.
It's
I
the
think it was
weird pink one.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
the awesome.
I don't know if it's Von Deer or if it's that other one. I think it's that other one.
I don't know. I think it was Von Deer. I talked to Von Deer briefly when I was up here before everything started getting weird on Twitter. So I think it was Von Deer that took it.
I certainly need a car anyway. I mean, it's not hard to miss that thing.
Yep. Kind of makes your eyes bleed a little bit every time you see it driving down the street.
Yeah. I once, well, when it was real shiny just after it rained and the sun had come up, it was an eyesore.
Oh, I can imagine. All right, man. I will get out you guys' hair. I got a car that I need to get back to the impound. Oh wait, disappeared. Damn local took it out from under me.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, well in that case, I need my truck to somewhere that's not a fire lane. Otherwise, I'll have to tow myself.
Well, thanks for trying to help, and hope you have a good day.
Not a problem, man. If you need any assistance, if you gotta come and get a new one, feel free to send me a message on Twitter or I think I give you my phone number.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, just let me know if you need any help, man.
Will do.
I appreciate it.
All right. Not a
Appreciate
problem.
your help,
Have a
too.
good one.
Have a good one.
Oh, there you. So that's kind of the guy that Johnny is. Like, this guy's obviously having trouble. It's not this guy's fault. Like his scooter is not towable. So he wants the guy to be in a better position. He's willing to sink a couple in this guy to help him get just some mode of conveyance. But yeah, that's the type of guy that Johnny is. He is very happy to assist people, give them the shirt off his back, so long as they aren't being jerks. And then if they are, then he's gonna get jerked back, and that kind of sets up this whole cycle thing. But the whole Von Deer phase, oh my god, I still find it absolutely hilarious. It looked like it was green, but it was absolutely hilarious watching Von Deer running around with Tony's car. That was so good. 6071. 6071. 2222. God is God Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter is also William Chase. And William Chase is the officer that took Johnny in, took him to prison. So that was 15 rounds ago. There's a good chance that nothing. He's gonna get there. Nothing's gonna happen. Or that it's already over. Whatever it is. And he's gonna miss Mr. the bounty hunter, officer the bounty hunter. So much foliage. No trees before. Okay. So it's almost 7 here. Yeah, that's 29 7. At that point, I know I just came back on, but at that point, probably gonna start thinking about dinner. Anyone who's watching wants to weigh in. The options for tonight are stereotypical hot dogs for 4th of July, or chicken vindaloo. Meow. The cat is very vocal. She was incredibly well, very loud. She falls asleep on me every night. We play together. She has toys. Unfortunately, something that I just emulate for hunting instinct. I got it from pet video, so I take it back. which is unfortunate. But you know, it happens. It happens. Maybe tomorrow I'll be back. Thank you. Trying to go around here. You're slowing down. Nothing. Alright, so 7 p.m. I think. Midnight Eastern. So 11 o'clock. We got some time. So what the car show really is, as far as I can tell, is it's kind of a race. Every time they have a car show, there winds up being trucks called because people got flipped, crashed, people got arrested. So yeah, I'm hoping to head off this next one, get there a little early, and maybe provide an additional obstacle for them from getting away from the cops. Although technically, I am mechanics. Let's ask headache free. Six eight. Let's see if we can listen to it. Under top, not a death. Hit the impound first. Hello, officer. There we go. We may not be on much longer. I don't know if you guys heard that, but yeah, nice close peal of thunder. Green light, dude. Okay. Soft hands, channel LP, Ginger. Think. Probably gotta check him out. Check out his behind after we get finished for the weekend. See what all he saw when Johnny had Tony's car. So according to the bank, we are 13,000, which is 13 hours of work. Let's see what we've got real quick in the pocket. So only about 11 hours work. We're gonna see if we can get him unintentionally invited to look like vultures. see what's going on with the same church. There's water. Hydrating that. I think we'll get some gas, and then we'll go. Steak and cheese faces. There's people who like that. Steak and potato, steak and fries. Especially if they like truffle fries. Alright, there we go. People hoping to hear but I probably is on your He's a little bit suspicious about the church sickness.
Turn off those emotions when there's nothing else you can do.
Hey there.
Hello.
Hey there. Are y'all the ready and able guys?
That's me. I'm ready and able. I'm Gertie Able, and I'm here to hold a satanic temple meeting.
Very interesting. Do you mind if I stick around to watch?
Absolutely. We're happy to accept folks who are curious about what the whole thing is about. It has Satan in the title, after all.
Yep, but I heard that you guys don't actually like. Whoa! The sun just came out, and that was kind of spectacular.
It's great. Sure. So yeah, we don't actually worship Satan. I think I just experienced what you experienced.
Yeah, it's just like the second you start talking about that, everything just lit up really well.
Superstition aside, we don't actually worship Satan. We don't believe in any kind of mysticism. We do encourage people to follow the 7 tenets, which are the aspects of our belief as a religious organization. We sum up everything we think our members need to adhere to and uphold. And in fact, the 5th satanic tenet says that beliefs should conform to one's best scientific understanding of the world. One should never take care to distort scientific facts to fit your belief.
So you're logic people.
Yeah, we like to see the world as it's presented to us and understand how it works and how we can use it to strive for noble and compassionate communities. We just use Satan as a symbol because, one, it makes people go, wah, 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 Satan, what's this about? But also because, it's a symbol of a rebellious leader against a non-benevolent tyrant. We have to recognize that we need to take action and spread the word on various things that need to change. Hence the pride marches that we organize.
Oh, you guys were the ones that organized the Pride March.
Heck yeah, we saw that there are a lot of people within the LGBTQ plus community that we think needed some gosh darn respect, and we gave them a whole 2 days of marching to at the beginning and at the end of the month. And now we just need to figure out what we're gonna do next for the city.
Well, that sounds great.
Yeah, I don't know what yet, but we will definitely discuss the 7 tenets and also make sure everybody is aware of public safety concerns, both with drowning and with recent criminal kidnappings and other events that are happening.
Yeah, and be really careful around any ghost cars you see.
That is something I'm really upset about. They really need to have an update on these cars. Catherine King, the previous judge, was convinced that China was hacking the cars.
Well, I've been working with the Glow House people because I'm normally a bit of a skeptic, but after talking with them, and we had one of those cars that it just kept moving on its own, and we caught it. I got it on the back of my tow truck, and then the second we let it go, he's trying to see what it's going to do. It got off the tow truck, and then it rolled over, and it turned out it had like the spirit of a puppy dog. It was really weird.
Goodness gracious. Well, I can't say for certain about any experiences I've had with such matters, but there are certainly things in Los Santos that don't make a whole lot of sense. But I attribute that to the tsunami doing its thing.
Yeah, I can believe that too. The closer we get to tsunamis, the more it seems like that activity acts up.
Which is a little bit disappointing because it gives credence to the Tsunami Man's preaching sometime, the Church of Tsunami.
Oh God, that guy.
I know, it's really upsetting, but that's why we have the Satanic Temple, because we recognize that the city doesn't have a religious authority, and we need to make sure that there's an alternative to any cults that might try to do harm to people by converting them.
Well, there's a couple of conventional priests in town.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah. Have
Yes,
you
Father
met Father Mulcahy?
I did not know this!
Yeah, I can introduce you to him. Let me see if he's woken up yet.
I hope so. We'd love to have more folks show up at our meetings so we can maybe coordinate duo religious events for the community.
Yeah, that sounds like it would be great.
You bet it's okay if they don't want it, by the way.
I'm topped up. Okay, cool.
All right. I just sent him a text message to see if he's awake. Yeah. I've been working with him. He actually helped me with the puppy dog ghost car.
That's good to hear. I like that there's an authority out there that can help with such peculiar things. I'm unfortunately locked into the Department of Justice.
1 second.
I don't think I could prosecute a car.
Yeah, I was wondering if you had anyone available to tow a vehicle for us.
What is the zip code?
Yeah, I'm gonna be on the Ocean Highway just south of 1080.
Definitely not as exciting as Judge King, but I think he'll do great things for the city.
All right, I'll be on my way. All right, guys. I gotta go pick up a car that's blocking the interstate. But I'll be back. I'll try to make it back by the meeting starts.
Don't worry. The meeting will be going for a while, and I'm just glad you showed up to see us.
Yeah. It's great talking to you guys, and I'm really interested in hearing more about what you guys got to say.
Absolutely. Drive safe and watch out for deer.
I'll try. Right, so it seems like these guys from the Church of Satan actually know about the Church of Satan. Which to be honest, is cool because for anyone who's not aware, the Church of Satan is a logical religion. Basically, they don't believe in church. They don't believe in hell. They don't believe in the spiritual aspect. They may acknowledge the need of people for a belief system, but they are very much grounded in reality, which makes them a very good alternative for people who are possibly agnostic or atheist. The name is very much a shock factor. They're just trying to get people's attention, which they cover when talking with Ready and Ava, which was very cool. And I was not expecting that and all that. It was a good conversation, and I am planning on enjoying it. As soon as I get finished picking up whatever it is walking the highway. I'm gonna go back. Actually attend the meeting. That could be very interesting. Seeing how they want to apply this real world quote unquote religion to Los Santos. And I just realized that last night I totally misread what Father had written. I thought he had written not to worry, or to know that doing good things for Los Santos. Not that he doesn't know what I'm talking about. That I do Los Santos. So so I'm gonna send him a message saying, I just spent 41 months in prison for 3 armed robberies, 27 instances of red light, and speeding on multiple occasions in excess of 100 miles per hour in the city. Plus possible damage to property and to people, injuries while chasing. So that's gonna be very serious. How the father takes that, especially Johnny's gonna be trying to get him to go to the safe manager. I think this is gonna be pretty good RP. We'll have to see how it fleshes out, but I think it could be really interesting. I would be interested to see if there's gonna be a protest against the state manager. Because that would be spread it. That would be honestly way too much life imitating art, I guess. Or art imitating life, maybe. Art imitating life, because real life stuff like that from people who they just don't know the satanic churches, and they just see Satan in the name, and they go nuts. Which I believe everyone has their own religion. I don't intend to ever impress my beliefs or anyone else on people. That's why I'm describing and saying I believe it. I do like the idea of having guidance purely logic-based and science. I think a lot of use that. Whether that should be within a religious setting, not. Hometown. Got the motorcycle?
Yeah, sorry to make you come all the way up for a little dinky moped.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, dude's pretty lucky. He swerved it, smacked into the side here, and ended up down in the riverbed down there.
Jeez, were you able to get him out?
Yeah, we had to carry him out. We put him on the backboard and load him up.
All right. Unfortunately, I can't fit this guy on the back of the truck. He'll slide off. So, give me just a second. I'll call the locals.
Right on. Sorry, I probably should have told you that before I brought you all the way out here.
Oh, it's fine. If I had known that, I just would have come out here on my motorcycle instead.
Right on. Yeah, I'll make sure to include the vehicle type next time.
I appreciate it. That would help a lot. But I know you guys get busy. So if we forget, no worries.
Right on. What do we owe you for the tow?
I just do it as a service for the city, sir.
All right. I appreciate it.
Not a problem. You have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
So it was a bite. It means that I don't have to go back on the inside, which is nice. Let's get the map so I can get that. So since no one's speaking up in chat, I'm going to select dinner myself. Nice. It looks like. Okay. That's what's going. I thought I had lost all the stream that I was on when everything happened with Tony and the deer. But I see that it's just still processing. I am definitely flipping that. I think that's hilarious. I may have to see if I can download that and then just do a voice on install that way it doesn't get outed. I think I've got so I should do that and learn this phone number. This will be nice. It'll keep a little bit of anonymity. Say I obviously didn't say that. I mean it is an ugly ass car, but think I'll do that tomorrow. Since I've got the day off. I'm gonna finish up Johnny's logo. And work on editing that video. Let's speak to this. $30. Johnny has two regrets. Driving when he's driving motorcycle, hangs that up. He's really hoping to get extended shy of something. It looks really cool. And to be honest, it's faster than his body, which has been mostly upgraded. I know it hasn't developed at that. That got flushed out a while ago. But yeah, he wants to get basically the fastest bike he can. And soup up the engine, suspension, and brake. That way you can be just whipping through. Which I know it doesn't sound like something Johnny would do, but he loves motorcycles. Really great for a second. Forget. We're not gonna started the meeting. Almost should catch. Pretty early on. Hey there. I saw on Twitter that someone needed a ride.
No.
Are you
Being
alright?
picked up by, I'm perfectly okay. When I said I'm in distress, I need to be picked up by an angel, I was talking about Rory.
You were talking about what?
Rory! The officer.
Oh. Gotcha. Alright, well,
That's why I said please don't alert authorities, because it wasn't an emergency.
Alright. You do know that Rory works with the authorities, so that might have been a decent shot.
Oh yeah, I have her number. I'm just gonna text it.
Alright. Have a good one.
You too.
That was weird. Station wagon. Oh my gosh. Trying all day to remember that. I mentioned station wagons yesterday. Because it was just a description of a vehicle. That's what. Okay.
Please, I am asking you as a friend, do not do this.
I will take that into consideration.
If
Anyway, thank you. I gotta go talk to my doctor and she has drugs for me.
Okay, at very least contact me. It's good to see you again. So we could get some end hops.
Yeah, I just got finished. Made it again. A little late.
All right. And bubble too. Yeah. Well. By the way, we're gonna start the meeting inside. So whenever you guys are ready, come meet us in the main room. Oh.
Yeah. You want to get up front, right? Or do you want to be in back so you can?
What do you think would be more mysterious?
Yeah. Well, I mean, back would be more serious.
Let's go back then.
All right, that sounds good.
You're free to have a seat on the couch or lean on the partition here.
Oh, I can lean on the.
Or you can even sit on the floor.
Try like slash.
Can I sit next to you?
Bar.
Just there we go.
I might have to use my loud voice.
That's what you use.
Yeah.
Does anybody need any snacks or water or iced tea?
Oh, I'm good.
Thank you. I'm good too.
All right. Do we know if is Chase gonna join us?
Where did Chase go?
She's talking with the officer.
Yeah, she was talking with the officer. Let me double make sure.
Wow, this is a pretty soft wall. And he's just kind of meld right into it.
I think it's like that memory foam wall.
Yeah, like a memory foam? Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
It feels really nice.
Yeah, it's very comfy here. I love this place.
Oh, I'm okay. Don't worry about me. Yeah, not a fan of that painting out there, though. That was disturbing.
Which one? The one when you entered the building?
Yeah, right on the other side of the TV wall here. I saw dark things.
Yeah, I can see it.
You can have a seat wherever you like, or you can, as I will be doing.
Hey, Chase. Let me give this to you before I forget.
Alright, cool.
Listen, if I find out that you're taking more than one of these, I'm going to cut you off from the medication. I don't want to hear Dr. John calling me and saying you're not following directions, okay?
Jeez, you're just gonna put me out there right in front of everybody?
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's important to take care of your mental health, whether it be through prescription or through therapy. Or video games and TV.
I did not release the name of the medication, so you're still covered under HIPAA.
Yeah.
Okay, is everybody here and ready to talk for the temple meeting?
Yeah.
Alright, so this is the Satanic Temple. This is our third official meeting. My name is Gurney Abel. I work for the Department of Justice. I'm the court stenographer. I record things that happen in court. And I assist Judge Baker in all of the various things that he's done. I'm also just someone who wants to change the city of Los Santos for the better. And in my opinion, it is the Satanic Temple that grants us the opportunity to do it in a manner that is most peaceful, most respectful, and also most effective, because we are not using the tenets that guide us through this noble pursuit to change the city to our own benefit. It is for the benefit of everyone in the city. That's including the officers, the people who struggle to make ends meet, and everyone in between, like the entrepreneurs of various mechanic shops or bars or whatever else you think you might want to do. So the Satanic Temple's mission is primarily, I'm not sure that's right. We want to encourage benevolence and empathy in all of our members and those willing to listen to our message. We're here to reject tyrannical authority and advocate for practical, common sense rights for all. We just had 2 Pride marches, so I think we covered that one. We're also here to oppose injustice when our justice system works for the wrong people and for the wrong reasons, and whatever other noble pursuits that we need to do to help the city go forth in the best direction possible. Now, we could go ahead and talk about the satanic tenets and get new members if you want to join, hooked on those. But I think I'll just give you the first one to set the stage for what we're going to be discussing today. Satanic temple tenet number 1. One should strive to act with compassion and empathy towards all creatures in accordance with reason. If someone is nice to you, it is reasonable to be nice to them, and if someone tries to violate your personal space with the intention to do harm, we should follow tenets further to figure out a solution for such things. And we'll hope to teach you those in a while, but I think if you guys are comfortable, you can go ahead and go around and introduce yourselves and what concerns you most about the city currently. Do we want to start with you start?
Sure. My name is John Doors. I'm a tow truck driver. And right now, what concerns me most about the city is the ghost cars. The abundance of self-driving vehicles that seem to be causing a lot of accidents and trouble along the streets.
Yep. That's a big valid concern. I've witnessed it myself at various intersections. Just cars circling with no driver. It's very spooky.
Yep. And
is there anything else?
No, that's okay. Okay.
Sebastian, you want to go next?
Okay, yeah. So hello all. I am Dr. Sebastian Kensington. I am an attending doctor at the Pillbox Hospital. I think the main thing that concerns me at the moment is the level of crime, in particular the murder that's happening. There's quite a lot of criminals on the streets, and it's causing the hospital to have way too many serious incidents that I shouldn't be this busy. I'd like to think that the city could look after themselves enough to not have so many incidents at the hospital. But yeah.
Yes.
Agreed. Would we like to hear from Mr. Amazing Will?
Yeah, so my name is William Roy. I'm a paramedic at the Pillbox Hospital. And generally, what I'm more concerned about is, on one hand, the rising use of violence, not even necessarily for crime, but also retaliatory. I feel people might be a bit too quick to jump on that option compared to everything else, and I feel like it might just make the situation worse. Other than that, I'm just trying to make life easier and more comfortable for everyone. I think trying to think of new services for the city or new opportunities to meet new people and have fun in general is also a good thing to work towards.
Absolutely. Let's go further down the couch. Would you like to go next?
Yeah, I'm Carol, Dr. Carol. I'm pharmacist, formerly from Pillbox and now at Pops Pills. I guess I'm going to kind of jump on the back of what Sebastian said. The rate of crime in the city. It just seems like there's a perfect imbalance. I feel like it should be more balanced.
Agreed.
Hello?
Chase, would you like to go forward next?
I'm gonna sound like a massive jerk here, but I missed the original question.
Oh, no, it's fine. We just introduce yourself and what concerns you most about the city at the moment. What problem do you think the Satanic Temple could use its efforts to solve?
Actually, I'm Chasto, for those who don't know me, and actually, I heard a really good idea in the car right here, which is the red lights last so long that it's difficult and punishing to drive legally. Whereas if we were to treat the red lights as a stop sign, it would make it much more possible for the populace to follow the laws.
That's true.
It was his idea.
I think that's a good bouncing board for what we can maybe ask the mayor to pass new laws, maybe, because that certainly does cause people a lot of frustration, and our traffic laws, well, we have such a wide budget that half of it is replacing lights that get broken. So maybe if we treated them like that, yeah.
I figure you guys might have a little bit more pull. Bring that somebody.
Well, it all takes advocacy and teamwork. Would you like to go next, Tim? Right?
Oh, who, me? Yeah, my name is Timber. Let me speak up. My name is Timber. It's a pleasure to meet everyone here. I don't know what. I'm kind of new to the city here. I really just kind of need a job because I want to get a car.
That's a job availability is something that the city can attend to, and we can pressure them to do that.
Oh, well, yeah. The job availability in this city seems low.
And there's only a few, not economies, a few things that you can do. Some of them are very specialized. I mean, we have 3 people who are from the medical field here, so it's good to maybe have more diverse jobs available. Would you like to go next, sir?
So, hello. I'm Rob. Nice to meet you all. My name is Robert Murray. I just recently came. Just the other day, actually, I work as a taxi driver down at a downtown cab company, and I'm going to sound like a broken record, but I think that the Satanic Temple could definitely help with curbing crime and inequality. I mean, it's kind of crazy to see everyone so scared of just what people look like and what they're wearing. Just earlier today, while I was on a cab route, someone accused me of being one of the people who robbed the armory because I was wearing a tracksuit. And I like tracksuits. I think they're comfy. And to get accused and have people yell at you for that when you didn't do anything, it's kind of alarming. So if we can combat that stuff, we can feel a lot safer and more at ease.
I definitely think that's something we'll have to address, because I really want to move on to the next issue before the tsunami comes. Thank God we're indoors.
And up high on the hills.
That's true. So what I want this meeting to cover is what we're going to do this month. Last month, we had pride marches and really stamped a message for the entire city that we're here to change it for the better. And I think what we need to do next is address 2 of the biggest issues that I've noticed, and we should perhaps discuss what we could do to change it. The first of which is and this actually, Rob, right? Or Ron?
Yes, my name is Robert.
Robert, okay, I'm sorry. Robert brought up a really good thing. The police have, if you haven't noticed, they've increased the tension in the city, and I think this is due to the raid that happened earlier this week, it means there's a lot of weapons in the city currently. And it also means the police are more heavily armed now than I have ever seen them. They're wielding assault rifles, and I feel like it's a concern for the citizens, especially those who unfortunately wear tracksuits.
If you don't mind me interjecting real quick, I have noticed that a few officers are real quick to pull out those weapons too. Those more deadly weapons.
Agreed. It might be that they have their own trauma associated with what happened. I mean, like, imagine if someone broke into your house and stole all the things that made you feel safe within your house, and now you have to go out into your neighborhood. You don't know who's gonna do something horrible to you. These officers might have, I don't know, some kind of disassociation that makes them very, very scared and more likely to use these new weapons that they have against the citizens that they don't know they can trust anymore.
Yes.
I do have to say something though. It feels like the raids on the police station were caused by the presence of these assault weapons there in the first place, which I think they just kind of ended up causing the escalation themselves by just bringing in heavier weapons. Plus, I can understand that after raids like that, they're more afraid for themselves, but unfortunately, at some point, they need to start acting rationally. Otherwise, the situation is just going to stay the same.
I agree, and just the fact that they're able to carry these weapons, these very destructive weapons, out in the open, is a concern, especially if they worry for their well-being. I honestly, here's my goal. Here's my perfect outcome. The demilitarization of the police in terms of no more assault weapons or heavy weapons in their custody. I honestly would not mind if they de-armed their most deadly weapons, because I'll be honest, there's probably more of them than there are of criminals in the city. And even if these criminals have such violent weapons, we need to find ways for the system to keep these criminals who clearly have no will to rehabilitate themselves into, proper citizens. I feel like that should be something we should pressure our government within the city to work towards.
I can understand that from an entirely academic perspective.
Yeah, this is my naive standpoint of what I think.
Perhaps pressuring the police into forming a specialized division that would have access to these more powerful weapons for things for major criminal activities, but the normal everyday police officer should only have access to less dangerous weapons.
That's very true, and we also have a tenant that it's coming. So I feel like the division idea, that's perfect. I feel like they do have some kind of ranking system that lets only certain officers take certain weapons out of the armory. My concern is that as much as I like Chief Walker Runner, he might be trying to push people to get access to weapons that they might not be ready to use. So I think that's a big concern. Maybe our goal should be to pressure the police to only allow their most experienced officers who have trigger discipline and the experience necessary to wield such things in circumstances that call for it.
do you think it would be logical then to push for more police training or education within the city?
Oh, absolutely. I agree with that. They make, yeah, especially with these heavier weapons, they should have specialized training.
I mean, we have 2 gun stores. They should, and I think I don't know if they have, like, I feel like they definitely need new certifications in order to wield these weapons out in the open.
I agree.
They also need psychological evaluations, I feel.
Oh my God, yes, because I think I can't count how many might have been injured in the line of duty.
Duty. Yeah, that's a fantastic idea, though.
Okay, so right now, what we have is
All right.
2 goals. We want to specialize certain officers to have access to these weapons so that the police still have the pressure of, safety as they understand it. But we also want to ensure that they receive more training and treatment for any trauma that might have been inflicted on them. We want to keep these officers healthy in all manners of speaking, but we also want to make sure that they aren't a danger to the citizens and themselves.
I think there's something that should take higher priority as well. If they're going to use those weapons, I mean, even if we do like end up asking them to just completely stop using the assault rifles as an example, first we should at least get them to make sure the access to those weapons is both more restricted and more secure, because clearly if the criminals have been able to raid the police station and acquire those weapons themselves, it seems to me they need to put more securities in place for that sort of stuff.
There has to be a more extensive lockdown because they've already the station was on lockdown for like 2 days after this happened. So we would have to talk about a solution for that. We definitely want these weapons out of the hands of people who would use them for ill gain. So maybe redistributing those weapons to a more secure location.
I don't think just redistributing them to a different location will necessarily resolve the issue. We've had multiple attacks on officers by criminals during the past couple of days, including one ambush of a police vehicle, which resulted in at least one, but I believe two officers in the hospital. At that point, if they had those high-powered weapons, then the criminals that attacked them would now be armed with them.
Oh, that's a good point. Let's pick this up after the tsunami.
Sounds good.
Let's take shelter.
this is closer to what I was expecting the city council to be doing. Like the discussion seems more along the cup of tea. After this meeting, I'll probably get some food. Kitty, hey kitty. All right. I can hear myself all the way out here, which means that it's gotta be coming in from this mic. So I'm just hearing the echo back. I'm drinking, um, um, had one left. Can't seem to find it. Oh well. Hey kitty. He's getting close.
Hey, come back, Tim. Hey, I'm back.
Hello.
We're all okay.
Yeah, just want to make sure I'm feeling happy thoughts.
Absolutely.
Welcome back.
I know that we'll be missing one of our members. It is late for them. Sebastian, I believe. Oh, wow. Well, are you all right?
Hello? Hello?
It looks like the tsunami got him pretty good.
Oh, just disappeared.
He must be settling. Oh, okay, I'm back. All right, so since Will is recovering from his tsunami experience, how should we pick up where we left off? Oh, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I had voice problems earlier.
I'm back.
Nicely done, sir.
I think William was saying something before the tsunami, or was it John? Is that who you read?
I was saying that yeah, the police should make sure that their way to acquire these heavier weapons should be more secure and more restricted than it currently is. But I think I had time to finish that, so I'm not sure if I missed anything else.
I think we should decide that we need to let the police make these decisions on their own merit, because I don't think we want to protest, or we want a movement to call for these changes, but I don't think we're the ones who are going to be smart enough to, legislate this and force the police to do what we say. It needs to, I imagine we'll have to bring a message, share our concerns, and with luck, they will institute changes.
You think the police are smart?
What? Sorry, I can't hear you, Chase.
You think the police are smart?
Some of them, yeah.
I mean, you really think our leadership is capable?
I personally know Chief Runner, and he's not a complete dum-dum. He's pretty gentle. He knows not to drown, but I definitely think that they're in a very tight situation, and they're not responding the way they should, and that means we as the Satanic Temple need to give them a wake-up call. We need to ring the alarm clock that they're doing something that is dangerous to the rest of us.
Well, do we have a count of how many people have been injured by officers that were not in the active engagement of criminal activity?
We could get those figures. Just that's what I want. Our victims' rights advocacy group, once we get more organized, to actually see if we can get those statistics down, with the help of Pillbox, of course. I think if we had numbers, it'll definitely give our case a lot more power behind it, especially if we make a public protest with those to back us up. I definitely think what we need as a response from the police is how they're going to de-escalate these heavy weapons from being in the hands of all their officers, and how they can improve their responses to such calls that unfortunately get citizens harmed.
Well, it seems like the thing in this city that makes it go is money. I mean, wouldn't the ability for the private citizen to sue a police officer for infringing on their rights kind of end up correcting the problem?
Being someone who has been in situations like that, I do know Mr. Vick, who is the current district attorney. He was able to file a proper suit on an officer that hit him with his car, and it actually went through. It was successful. It was a little clumsily fought, though. I think if we try to encourage that kind of action, especially if we want to hire one of the lawyers in town, it'll have to be a particular case. We'll have to have the perfect, I hate to say it, but we would have to have the perfect victim. And I already know one of the cases, Thundercock versus the PMD.
Wait, Thunder what?
Thundercock. Yeah, Chad Thundercock.
I don't think I've had the pleasure of meeting a Thundercock.
He's making efforts to sue the pillbox for
wait, the hospital?
Yeah, he's suing the hospital, and it's a big thing. And honestly, I don't think he has a strong case. But if we try to encourage litigation to force the police into doing what we want, I don't know if, I mean, it's good for the victim, but we want to do things that the Satanic Temple as an organization can do to pressure the police. Right now, we want the main issue of the militarization of the police to be downgraded significantly. We want these weapons away from people, not only from criminals, but from officers who will misuse them very blatantly. So here's what we can do. I think if we organize a line in front of the police station, maybe we can create a presence that people will have to walk through as they give their police reports, because no doubt there's going to be kidnappings, there's going to be crime happening. If we are there
that makes it sound like we're applying pressure to the victims.
Yeah, we don't want to hurt
oh
them.
God, you're right. That's awful.
Yeah.
What a bad idea. Also, hello, sir. This is the third meeting of the Satanic Temple.
Yeah, I'm late.
That's okay. Do you want to introduce yourself and tell us about your greatest concern for the city?
Also, be sure to speak up and flex your Z muscle.
Yeah, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to be loud.
Yang Kai, greatest XEMS, Yang Kai.
Look out, everybody.
The greatest concern I have is actually mildly in polar opposite of the concern you just raised, interestingly enough. Of the police aren't strong enough to even be able to defend themselves, never mind us. Like, at this point, I feel more safe with my handgun than I do with the police down the road.
This is the issue that, should that be the crux of our message to the police, that the citizens don't feel safe, they feel endangered, even by the police themselves?
Yeah, I think that's the I think that's the crux of the issue. The police are so.
Go ahead.
I was just saying the police are so overwhelmingly armed, far greater than the average citizen or any one of us. It's hard to really combat them. I mean, not that we would. I mean,
criminals are succeeding.
The worst
They're
case
winning.
scenario for the city right now, as the police continues to militarize and fail to stop these criminals, is that citizens, unfortunately, like Mr. Yang said, have to take matters into their own hands. They have to find ways to protect themselves instead of relying on our officers.
To show numbers, I mean, we could pull around.
Oh, you're quiet. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Am I okay now?
Yeah.
Perfect. So, in terms of numbers, I know we were talking about it before the tsunami hit. I mean, we could pull the citizens around town. Like, how many of you have a handgun, and why did you get a handgun? Like, why did you register a firearm? Because you're unsafe? Because, insert XYZ, and we could use that in the protests.
Absolutely.
That's a great idea.
See, this is something the Satanic Temple should be doing. It should be uniting its community against wrongs that can be righted.
Just a quick remark. Since the change in how to acquire a gun license, I'm not sure everyone would have their firearm registered or would be willing to actually admit they own one.
I would say that because of the recent license laws that were passed, anyone who owned a gun previously cannot be prosecuted for such ownership unless they were a convicted felon. So if we ask them very specifically, I think they'd be able to answer. We could just simply say, do you feel safer carrying a gun for your own protection, or do you feel safe with the police on call?
And we can be as anonymous as we can,
Absolutely.
Like, they don't have to include their name, their the gender they chose, anything like that. We can just ask the questions, and if they're willing to actually submit the survey
or participate in our protest, whatever form it takes. What we could do, this sounds like it could go so many ways. It could be a physical protest around the police station or in a private meeting with the chief. It could be a written statement. It's something we have to be bringing the issue to the police so that they can do what's necessary to change and to address the concerns of the citizens. At this point, this is the first step, to trust that they're going to do the right thing. And if they can't, then we'll see what further measures we'll have to take.
So I have kind of an interesting question here.
What's that?
All right. Assuming that we have disarming of the police officers of any of their assault weapons, shotguns, things like that, limiting them to conventional weapons that are readily available
and
to
tasers.
the general public. Oh, you're talking about removing tasers?
Oh no, they can have tasers. I think that's a proper self-defense weapon for them.
Okay. So how does that assist with reduction of the feeling of unease and unsafeness in regards to not being able to rely on the cops to protect you? Because I've been kidnapped, and it was an issue of I was going into the car dealership, and a couple of guys showed up with guns, and they pointing guns at me. I can't point guns back at them if they're pointing them at me already. And I can't ask for the police to show up if they've already got guns on me, and I reach for my phone, I'm gonna get shot.
So here's I think that's gonna be something on everyone's mind, especially for those of us who have been kidnapped. I am also one of those individuals who very early on I experienced I was kidnapped, and it was awful. And let me tell you what happened afterwards. I filed a police report.
Nothing
And that's the
happened.
end of the story. I think that's the story that a lot of people in this city have. They get kidnapped, something traumatic happens to them, they file a police report, and that's the end of their story. Until the
then
next
nothing
horrible thing
happens?
happens.
They don't-
No.
They don't find these people and prosecute them?
The majority of the time, no. When they do,
they get away.
When they do, the person goes to jail for a certain amount of time, or they get fined. Most of these criminals, they have the money to pay these fines, or they're willing to spend that time in jail or prison, and then they come back and go back to their business as usual.
Yeah, it's interesting to note. Like, I was actually on a cab run earlier in the day, and when I was at one of the stoplights by Pillbox, a police cruiser actually rear-ended my taxi, and they didn't even stop to check if I was okay. They actually ran off. They didn't have their sirens on or anything. So I checked with EMS, see if they saw anything and all that. They didn't see anything, but they said I should go to Mission Row and file a report. So I actually ran into the officers, and including, I think it was one of their superiors, and they said that they had body cam footage that it was my fault who was sitting standstill at a red light, and nothing got done.
I think those are grounds for a lawsuit.
Yeah, you might want to speak to one of the attorneys.
Yeah, definitely. I can put you in touch with Matlock's office. He can have one of his lawyers help you. You could also call Paul Goodman. He's also a good lawyer. If we have to, I feel like if the Satanic Temple can fund or perhaps hire one of these lawyers to help represent people that we recognize need to take matters into their own hands, I think that should be an option for us.
It would be a great idea. It helps those who can't afford it.
Exactly, but that's just one issue. Our big issue for the month should be addressing the fact that citizens don't feel safe, the police are getting more dangerous, and we don't have any faith that criminals are actually being stopped, that the streets are being made safe even when they catch them.
Here's a devil's advocate here, right? That's all well and good, but what are the answers?
Here's where we have a divergent point in the development of our organization. Does our progressive advocacy remain just that? Are we going to simply demand change and hope that Mayor Appleseed, the district attorney, Mr. Vick, and police chief Runner Walker are going to find ways to implement these changes in the middle of this crisis? Or do we have to do something more demanding for the city itself? What role do we want the Satanic Temple to take in the safety and concerns of its citizens?
I say unless we can provide some sort of idea that they can work with. If we're just complaining, they've heard all the complaints before, and they're going to be like, "Oh, we're trying." So if we can come up and say, "All right, we know you're trying. This is a big problem. Here's our idea. Try this." At least we're giving them something to work with. Otherwise, they're just going to keep trying the same things that they've been doing. They've been failing.
I mean, it's been like this for as long as I can remember. Well, it's tough.
I kind of have an idea, but I feel like it might be pretty difficult to put in place. It's more specifically about the whole restricting and securing the access to heavy weaponry. I feel like considering what happened exactly during that raid. It would be better for them to possibly have the weapon storage at a different location that would only how can I put this?
Like
That
a
could only
secret
be-
vault?
Not secret, because secret's not gonna hold long. It would only be temporarily available to limit access in general if any other securities fail, and have a different access system, because it would seem like the police officers have too much of an easy access to their armory. I'm not really sure how it works in there, but I don't know.
I know this is a good idea. It gives the police a chance to show us that they're willing to change, and it's a good first step for what we eventually want to demand. The first thing that they should do for us as concerned citizens is to change the way that their heavy armory and the distribution of those weapons are handled. After that, though, go ahead.
How many officers were hurt during the raid?
I don't have those statistics.
All but one, from what I heard.
Okay.
I think
were on duty.
I think we do have to actually get the police to communicate with us more about these tragic events that happen.
Okay. But if we know that the criminals can orchestrate something of that magnitude, and we are giving the cops the ability to secure the weapons in different locations, what's going to stop the criminals from setting up kind of like an ambush similar to what happened the other night, but just targeting whoever's coming from wherever that secret location is? It's not going to take too long before they realize the rifles and the shotguns aren't being stored at the PDE anymore.
I mean, yeah, they'd have to organize ambushes, but considering how this worked, I feel like having to organize for a mobile target would be more difficult than actually, accessing the sources, which is what they did, because it's not like it's going to move anywhere, and they have all the time they
I'm
want,
honestly-
whereas,
Well, a slightly different idea, because I like the general idea of they shouldn't all be running around with machine guns and shotguns and all
There
that.
has
Like,
to be a measure of
that's ridiculous,
disarmament.
right?
Yeah.
It's
that
ridiculous,
too, of course.
right? And having the criminals be able to access the weapons like they did, unfortunately, if it exists, they can do it. Doesn't matter what system you put in place, it's just a challenge for them. They will figure it out, and they will do it. Doesn't matter how hard it is. But, right, if you try and control it so, for example, it is only accessible like when Chief Runner and someone else of a high rank authorize it. So it would have to be an operation, and only an operation, where these weapons get distributed. Because if they just roll up and try and attack the station, right? Oh, Runner's not there. Shit, can't open the vault. It's physically not possible. Now, theoretically, it's still the challenge. They could probably get bombs or something.
How many operations have the police actually done? Like,
one.
Honestly,
Tony and Freddie West are operating a bunch of these bank robberies. People talk about it on the street. It's not hidden knowledge, and the police don't go after them.
That's another thing. The police are restricted. I need to understand if the police are restricted to only reactionary. They're not allowed to go after these criminals in any other capacity other than when people's lives are being threatened.
Well, I actually was speaking with Cecil, who is apparently the answer to that. He is part of the Major Crimes Division. And most of the time, from what I understand, and again, this is just my understanding. I'm not a police officer, so I could be wrong. But I was talking to him last night about it. But from my understanding, most cops are just reactionary. They get a crime reported, they deal with it. But the special, or the major division is supposed to, hunt the major crimes, like the mass kidnappings, the whatevers. But that's been brand new, and he hasn't done anything with it from what he said.
Is it something that we as the public can take charge in? Should we find ways to let people know, don't go to this person's business, don't go near this person, they're guilty of kidnapping and robbing banks and shooting police officers?
Ooh, that's smart. That's 100% good idea.
And we can
So
use stuff like Twitter and
Exactly.
like
Because right now, if we have to keep this city safe when the police aren't capable of doing it, we could just peer pressure these criminals out of the city.
Yeah.
Well,
Either
one thing
that,
we got to keep in mind is, when do we become the bullies?
I think there's
not
a
saying
difference
it's right now.
between a bully and being someone holding a gun on someone else's head.
yeah, there's a difference between bullying someone and threatening their livelihood or their life.
I mean, you're threatening the criminal's livelihood and potentially their life.
Considering some of them have already been threatening our livelihood and our
Exactly. The
lives.
ones who keep getting away with this and returning to these habits, we need to put a stop to that. And the police clearly don't have any interest or capability of doing that.
True. That is so true.
And
they
if
can
that's
only
the case,
react to a bank robbery. If it's happened, they're like, oh, I guess it's done.
And it's something that isn't being addressed. There are plenty of people who have been a part of bank robberies as a hostage that aren't getting the proper treatment that they need. We're trying to fix that with the Satanic Temple Victims Advocacy Group. But it all lies in how the police respond to these criminals and the wide access of firepower they're now accumulating. There should be a town hall, maybe, and maybe we should get everybody's opinion on it and make it clear we're not going to stand for this anymore.
I think that's a fantastic idea.
Yes.
We should we should organize a town hall with the mayor and the police and everyone. And we should all speak our mind about what's going on in the city.
Satanic Temple, our goal for this month is to draw a line in the sand. We're going to make a town hall happen. We're going to let the citizens know the state of the city, the state of the police, and how we're all in danger if things don't change. And everybody is going to have an opportunity to come to the town hall and give their opinions. And we're going to give the police and Mayor Appleseed the opportunity to show us that they can save this city.
Wouldn't that be a little chaotic, having everyone give their opinions at the town hall where there's 100 people plus?
Should we maybe limit it to the people in... I hate to say this because it leaves out a lot of people who are either unemployed or unable to get... Should we have a town hall where everybody can come and listen, and we'll have speakers elected by various organizations to draft and bring their grievances?
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Yeah, so Pillbox could elect a member of their staff, or Sebastian, as we now know, to speak for them on their concerns on what needs to change.
Well, I mean, perhaps we as the Satanic Temple here can organize groups for people who are outside of the current groups, new residents to Los Santos, or
absolutely, we as the Satanic Temple, I think it makes sense that we would elect citizens to speak on their own behalf, especially those who have grievances to put forth to the leaders of the city's organizational government. So how about this?
Well, how do we solve these problems?
That's what the town hall is for.
That's what the government's supposed to be trying to do.
That's right, and they're not doing it.
But they're crazy overworked.
This is true. I'm not talking about the individual government. I'm talking about the government as a whole.
Yeah, but
they
there's
were
like
talking about setting up city council so that we could.
They've never gotten around to it though. Like they haven't had the
then
time.
we're gonna demand it.
I mean,
yeah, exactly.
Have you seen the phones and all that?
This is the month of gay wrath.
I think us pressuring the movement of a town hall meeting will incite the government to start making some changes, perhaps.
Yeah, I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Ultimately,
I understand.
I
think it's also
town hall meetings do help the government know what's on our minds to have a better idea of what to do as well.
That is true. That is.
This also gives
us ordinary citizens out here.
This gives us the opportunity to put this thing in people's minds. We're laying the groundwork for, something bigger if they fail, which they might. We have to be ready.
He gets bigger.
Well, exactly.
Yeah. We have to have the support of the citizens behind us, behind the Satanic Temple, if we're going to change anything.
Right. Rome wasn't built in a day. This is something that's going to take time. We need to.
That's right. They had to suck some wolf titty.
I don't remember that part.
They probably did. I'll be real.
That's how they put it.
It's Romulus and Remus, the kids that were raised by wolves and created Rome.
Yeah.
I got the statue in Animal Crossing.
Very nice. Very nice.
But yeah, that divergence aside, I think this is a good start. I'm gonna just start making the announcement today.
Nice.
We're gonna make them have a town hall. We're gonna get as many people to attend and listen to our message. And we're gonna see how the mayor, the police, and the the Department of Justice react. And we're going to see if they don't do as we demand, which is to keep this city safe and functional and not, people going crazy and getting kidnapped. Then we'll start with the next step of taking matters into our own hands with the support of the citizens, because they're going to see that things aren't working. They already know that things aren't working.
I honestly don't see that there would be that much of a problem with the government setting up a town hall meeting. After all, they managed to give us what 30 minutes when Bubba T. Law was stepping down, and then they had a ton of people showing up. There wasn't an issue with that. So doing a town hall shouldn't be too hard.
Right.
One thing I would recommend maybe for this town hall is asking the regular citizens to purchase perhaps a walkie-talkie, and then we can all be on a same frequency so everyone could hear what everyone's saying.
I say a dark. Oh, because
right.
we also want to think about location.
Maybe ensure everyone's muted. Maybe no one can speak except for the speaker or whoever's at the microphone on this channel, but that way everyone be able to hear.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring this up with Judge Baker and see if we can commission the courthouse to hold this town hall, because the actual town hall is, you can't get inside it.
Yeah, they're doing renovations.
Yeah, so I'll leave that up to the techs. We're gonna hire some techs to make the town hall work, so that everybody can hear and everybody who needs to talk can talk.
Dark chat, like you were saying before.
I was gonna say dark chat, but this is also primarily for like the actual town hall. I know we're pretty loud in here, but I mean, imagine if there's like,
if there's 150 people out there, it's gonna be a little hectic. I think being on walkie-talkie, you'd be able to hear someone's voice. It'd be a lot more personable.
What I don't want to happen then is for people to take those walkie-talkies and do criminal things with them.
Oh, that's
what?
Even
you can buy them. You can go buy them at the store. You can buy them at the store. You can just buy them.
Yeah.
Just $500.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're just $500.
That expensive. The main concern I would have is you have someone who wants to disrupt the entire thing. They just hit the button, yelling Indicata into the microphone, and then no one can hear what's going on.
Yeah,
and then they get arrested.
Yeah, then they get ejected from the town hall.
Right, but if they're on walkie-talkies, they can still access it if they're outside.
Yeah, they could be across the city.
Still be singing. They're across the city. They're in Sandy Shores. They're just screaming into the microphone.
We have to recognize some people have jobs. They're gonna have to clock in. The EMS can't. Not all of them can't attend. The police need to do their thing.
Well, we don't have to give the frequency away until we're there. Maybe one of us or one of the government can run through the crowd and be like, "Hey, it's frequency, whatever. It's everybody, tune in to that frequency." So that only the people there are.
Yeah, but that has to have a level of trust. No one's gonna communicate that to an outside party.
I mean, I think we have to have a level of trust if we're doing something like this.
I think I'm going to work on that. I'm going to see if I can allocate funds from the city budget to ensure that everyone who wants to experience the town hall, if they can't attend, they can live. I'll see if I can allocate city funds to do that. I'm sure the mayor will be happy to.
Well, maybe we can talk to the mayor or other people in the government. Maybe there's a way to mute certain people or everybody on a frequency of a radio.
I'm saying that this is the issue that will come up when we actually get the town hall started. Like, I'm gonna imagine this is gonna take place the week that the town hall is organized. Our goal for this month is to make it happen, is to spread the message that we need this town hall to happen to discuss these items of interest.
So you're not even. So what I'm getting is you're not even saying there's going to be a town hall this month. Just that we need to start getting one going, and we need everyone to be like, yeah, we need to get one going this month.
Hell yeah, we need to get this thing going. Gay Wrath Month.
If
not this month, then as soon as everybody can attend, can make this possible.
You know what I've noticed? People in this town have liked parties. What if we throw a party?
Well, I would speak to her. Yeah.
I mean, I've been actually thinking about this for a while. Maybe we can set up some sort of bicycle race, like on the beach or something.
Oh,
motorcycle. Well, I was thinking bicycle because everybody has a chance to purchase a bicycle. I mean, it'd be pretty exciting to see 50 to 100 people on bicycles racing across the beach.
I have contacts with the PP boys. We could coordinate with them if we need to.
PP boys?
Yeah, they like to party.
My name out of it.
No, I keep hearing about them. It's just the name.
Hank,
it seems unfortunate.
Mr. Hank Soft Hands is a good friend of mine. I can organize party stuff with him. I'm sure he'll love it. And as you said, people will rally around a party. If we are able to spread our message through that, all the better.
Yeah, I've been in this town 3 days now. One thing I know, everybody loves a party.
Yeah, I'm actually a party coordinator for Rocky Entertainment.
Oh, I mean, that works out great for us.
Yeah.
Yep. Just one thing. I'm kind of afraid that if we put it as a party. People might be more interested in getting drunk or otherwise high, and not really try to organize.
Hence why we need to time this accordingly.
Yes. And we need to start it off with some grand celebration, maybe some speeches. Or...
We need to set the tone. I'm going to immediately, as soon as I have time to actually find the words to do it, I'm just going to go ahead and say we need a town hall to discuss this, this, and this. We need a response from the police chief. We need a response from the mayor. We need a response from the DA. Things need to change. And I'm going to work those channels. After everybody knows something is being yammered about, then we can start making parties. Then we can start finding ways to tell people that we need to start being discontent. And the Satanic Temple is going to be the one to do it. And until we get that date, and we have each of our industries in the city elect a member to speak on their behalf and demand redress for these issues, then, get as drunk as you need to convince people.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah, just be careful about the Satanic Tenet number 5. Your body is inviolable.
Yeah, and don't drive while drunk. I don't want to have to tow anyone here's car.
Okay. Final checkpoint for this plan. I'm going to organize the message to all the members of the government and interested parties. Then I'm going to request that all of the big industries for the city, the pillbox, repair and tow truck folks, even the taxis,
entertainment,
food people need to bring their grievances and their fears and the unfulfilled horror of justice that is taking place.
Yeah, I mean, so if we're talking about throwing a party or whatever, for the city, to get this going, whatever. I mean, what we could do on my end is do discounted services. It's basically all inclusive, so food, drinks, music, stuff like that.
Like when Tequila Tony lets us have free drinks.
Yeah. So we could do that. Just whoever wants to contact me, they can. I'll step to the side and give you my number. But I think this is great. I do have to get going because I have to close my pharmacy up in 10 minutes. So, but
right, we're gonna close the meeting. Oh, hello?
Yeah.
Oh, what's your number?
It's 830-3941.
And your name once more.
Dr. K. K-A-Y.
All right. My heart is thumping so loud. This is such an amazing thing.
I hope you're okay.
Just excited.
Excited, yes.
Yes, it's exciting.
Excited palpitations are good.
All right. I guess I'll see everybody around. Meeting adjourned. If you need me, I'm on Twitter. and I'll give you my phone number if you need it as well.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Sounds good.
My number is 893-7370.
883-73.
Oh, 893-7370.
Thanks.
Thank you for coming, everybody.
Thank you for having us.
This is one of the most productive meetings of the Satanic Temple, and I'm very proud of all of you.
Sounds you are hearing in the background are fireworks. Sorry. Hey there. How you guys doing? Hey, Spikes. Fix it.
Hello? Is anyone on this channel?
Yes, sir. How can I help you?
John, it's just me, Austin. I was just asking in a weird voice.
Hey, Austin.
Well, why'd you sound so aggressive when I said it was me? Okay, I understand. I'm here. Are there any other mechanics awake currently?
I haven't heard any.
Sad no.
What's the name?
And well, John, is there anyone else awake right now besides you and me for mechanics?
I think we're it, sir. I think we're it, sir.
God damn it. I wanted to not do my job.
Yeah, I can understand that. I was hoping to have a party too.
Yeah, well, I don't want to go to that party. I was gonna help start setting up the next one. The one at the airport for tonight. That's been in the plans for like a week.
The car party.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna run by the airport quick, and or not the airport, the PD, and just pop by, say hello, and ask if I can get into the airport to start setting some stuff up if I can. There's a lot of people at that hospital today.
Oh yeah. It's been surprisingly entertaining today.
Oh, interesting. I heard there was a deer earlier.
Yeah. He got a hold of Crazy Tony's car.
Oh, I wonder how he did that.
I may be responsible for that.
Oh my god, John. What'd you do, just like straight give it to him?
Yep. I received a call requesting a tow for the ugliest car on the block. So it's like, okay, must be Tony's.
Oh my god.
And then the deer came up and was sniffing around, and I was like, do you want to take it for a test drive? Deer said yes. Dropped it off the truck, and off he went.
Oh my god. You're too trusting.
The deer had a face about him.
True. I feel like no one would expect a deer to go speeding away in someone else's car. I'm gonna hop on this channel for a bit.
He was gonna put it in the impound when he was done.
Interesting. I'm gonna hop on this channel for a bit because I'm gonna talk to some people at the PD. But it's nice talking. I haven't talked to you in a while, so.
Yeah, it's great talking to you too, man. Have fun, and I'll see about catching up with you some more at the party.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll see you around.
It out, and then they were like, "Oh no, this place is creepy. Let's go to the pier." And I was like, "Okay, well, tweet out that we're going to the pier," and apparently nobody did. So somehow I become the asshole here.
Hey man, how's it going?
Hey, bro. How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Oh, there's the people.
Yeah,
All right,
they were hanging out at the front. I figured they just needed someone to bring them in.
Appreciate that, bro.
There's good news there. All right, thanks, man.
You've gotten really good at your squat, dude. I'll be honest, I'm not certain what you're seeing, but you're sitting on, like, hair right now.
No, there's totally a chair right here. I guess you're not seeing it. That might be a little weird. I might have just been a little off.
I mean, the chair is there for me, but it's dropped on its side and wasn't anywhere near where you were sitting.
Oh, yeah, in my eyes, and on my butt, that chair was right here. I was sitting in it. Perfect.
You know, I've gotten used to this whole entire random,
Yeah, welcome to town.
Yeah, random
there's been a lot
realities
of,
there.
interdimensional realities combining, or something like that. I mean, that's what someone told me. I don't know if I believe it or understand it. Certainly don't understand it. Definitely be an idea.
Hey, thanks.
Oh, damn it, I'm an idiot.
Well, you didn't hear it from me.
You're a great friend.
Aw, thank you.
Yeah, I gave him pistol money and totally missed the sign to give him pistol money. I just can't do anything right today.
Oh yeah, you gotta read things. Or not. I mean, I guess it's up to you, really.
Look, man, it's been a really stressful 20 minutes, okay?
Why? What happened?
Well, you know how I ditched the meeting because, you know, I'm rude like that?
Yeah, I did notice that.
Well, we went to that party, but there was nobody there. It was way out, like, close and stuff. I thought it was beautiful. But then, like, the DA, Vic came up. Like, whoa, man, superstar, right? And,
Yeah, holy shit. What was he
like
doing there? Was he just there to party, or?
Apparently the account was similar to his Twitter, but it wasn't him who did it, so he was trying to figure out what was going on. So him and another guy, it was like a police officer and a really cute dog, were investigating the place. And a whole bunch of people showed up, and I was like, hey man, if the party's fake, let's make it a real party, you know, we're all here. And everybody was like, yeah. And then Vic and them came back, and they were like, I don't think you guys should stay here. It's really creepy. We saw a guy, and as soon as they saw us, he ran away, and we think it might be a trap. And I was like, oh, does it have to do with the serial killer? And there's like, I don't know, it's just a bad vibe. And everybody was like, yeah, it's a bad vibe. But I had already tweeted out that we were going to have a real party at the fake party at that same location. So then DJ was all like, oh yeah, let's go down to the pier. It's way easier to get there. And I was like, oh, you're going to tweet out? And he's like, yeah, bruh. So then he came down here, and he didn't tweet out in time. So a guy actually went down there, and he's upset, and I feel like it's my fault.
Well, I mean, there's a party now. I mean, it seems like this all worked out in the end.
Oh, yeah, but I got to talk to that Colin guy and apologize.
Colin? Oh, the guy that ran across the... ran here from Texas?
I have no idea, but he's really upset on Twitter.
Yeah, we met a guy named Colin the other day. He ran here from Texas. Along with that guy with the jam in his hair? I don't remember his name. Or just chilling, relaxing to the vibes, listening to music.
Oh yeah, there's vibes, yeah.
Hey, what's up?
I had to say hi to my wife. So happy 4th of July, everybody.
Barry, I feel like I haven't seen you in forever.
Yeah, no, I kind of just got back into town not like 30 minutes
Jenny.
ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
How you doing?
Yeah,
I'm doing all right.
I came on. I had to find you. I didn't expect you. This is a surprise. I was like a hidden cameo. I'm here. Hope you having a good day. I'm not gonna be on for much longer. Okay, I just came on real quick to say happy 4th. I must go back to my kingdom. So I give you the keys to the bat bitch mobile today. You're in charge of it.
Hey, what's up?
Why did you give me the option to do that? She gave me the wrong thing. A hug. That was on you.
They're just.
That was on you. That was on you.
It's okay.
That was weird.
I haven't seen it either. I came on
We have to take care of some stuff.
Exactly, Rory. Exactly. You should give a freaking.
I'm gonna be back later.
Homeboy a headbutt
If
right
you'll
now.
still be awake.
Since you've been gone for so long, give Barry a
I'm being away for a
headbutt.
while. I might have to.
Sorry.
Oh no, he got shades. He'll be fine. He's got that hair gel.
Go
Enough to go around for everybody.
Stuff in my bus for about like 20 to 30 minutes, and I'll probably come back.
Oh sure. I'm debating on whether I want to do this 2 hours.
Oh, life is fun. I must go back to my kingdom.
So I need to figure that out, but I need to figure out my bicycle situation before I forget it. So I'm gonna go down to
Yep, there she goes.
the place and find out what type of bike I have. I don't remember.
Yeah, but I will text you as soon as I get up.
Sure, sounds good.
But I am definitely going to be waking up again tonight.
She'll be alright.
For anyone watching, end the stream here. It's been a long day, and oh man. If anything interesting happens, I will pop back up. But I intend to finally eat some dinner, which I've been putting off for 2.5 hours. And the fireworks behind me probably are not making for entertaining listening. So it's been great. I hope everyone had fun tonight. Be safe. Take care of yourselves. And I will see you next time. Bye.